All right, good morning. Welcome back here to Trader Minute. Great to have you aboard. Let's go look at our two positions real quick, and I want to talk about a tendency that the market has and really has had here much of 2013. Let's start with LinkedIn. LinkedIn up about 50 cents. Really, it took a move up, where it's up about 250. It's kind of come back down. Really small range so far here today. Nothing really to react to. Again, closes below 230. We'll have trouble holding that over the weekend. But so far, nothing really major. Tesla up about 360 or 330 here, breaking above 150. Our original price target on Tesla here was 155. The way this is breaking out, 155 is very conservative. 170, 180, definitely in the cards here on Tesla. This isn't something where we'd be able to trim and ride some of the rest, since we only have one contract with the contract we got. But it is something where we could pull it off and then add a different or roll it into a different contract. We'll definitely consider those options as we go forward. Some of the strength here today that's been coming in most recently in the last little bit, last 40 45 minutes, into the oils. Chevron bouncing off the lower Bollinger Band, off of this 120. We talked about Anadarko this morning, and likely to bounce. Exxon, which Carl put in here about the bull vibe signal here today. Very, very nice there. As far as Exxon goes. One that's really interesting to me, and I'd like to see where this thing closes today, but is ConocoPhillips. And ConocoPhillips had this very bullish consolidation. Okay, this very bullish consolidation right here, and a lot of times these things will break out and go higher. And we've seen that so far this year with these kind of bullish consolidations with Conoco. Back here in August, breakout go higher. Here in September, breakout go higher. Well, now we've had the consolidation, and now we've had a breakdown. Okay, breakdown, some decent block volume going on there, but creating a very fundamentally cheap stock given relative to what its earnings have been. One of the things that will sometimes happen, and let me scroll all the way back here. I'll have to unzoom it, but take a look back here in June. We get this consolidation, okay, May, June consolidation that breaks downward and then snaps back for the rally. So you actually get a breakdown before the rally. Okay, there's strong potential for it here on Conoco for a breakdown here. Okay, we have the breakdown, and now do we start to get the rally that essentially becomes a bear trap and leads to new highs and up into the $80 price range. From a technical standpoint, there's some real nice arguments for that. How do we know if this downtrend is over? How do we know if the downtrend overall is over? Well, there's a tendency that stocks tend to have. And I'm coming in here to the hourly chart. I'm going to zoom in. Make sure I have it so that you can see it. There we go. But stocks, they'll start on a downward trend. Okay, like Conoco back here at the beginning of December. And what it'll do from an hourly standpoint is it'll snap back to the 7 hour, 7 hour, 7 hour. You'll kind of play around this 7 hour as it has its major drop. Okay. Then what it will do is each rebound will actually come back to the 20 hour after that. Okay. You'll start to see rebounds get back to the 20 hour instead of the 7 hour. Before it was just 7 hour, 7 hour, 7 hour. Now, for the last week, it's been playing with the 20 hour. Okay. Well, what does that mean? Well, we get another drop, okay? But now it's finally starting to break the 20 hour, okay? So we're sitting the 7. Once we finally break the 7, we go to the 20 hour. Once we finally break the 20 hour, where do we go? Well, it tends to gravitate to the upper Bollinger here on the hourly. And we start to play, instead of playing in the lower bands like we have for the whole month of December, we start to get play into the upper region, okay, above the 20-hour moving average, above the 7-hour moving average. And Conoco is kind of making that transition here today. Doing it from an oversold position. That had some really nice volume come in on it. And so to kind of we start to see this thing play above 70 here for today, even into Monday. That sets the stage up very nicely for a rebound rally here on Conoco, back up into about the 71.50 $72 range in the short term. Okay, but that's a very natural tendency. Okay, very natural tendency to see a stock break down with the 7 hour, then with the 20 hour, and once that 20 hour breaks, okay, the bottom is in. Okay, and you'll see that kind of all over the place in the market itself. Okay. Alrighty, well, thanks for hopping on. I'll be back on here in about an hour, and we'll talk market breadth and some of the things going on here with the broader market. For now, as far as LinkedIn and Tesla, nothing really to react to. Volumes on LinkedIn have been relatively light. We do need to see LinkedIn hold on to 230 here today. Tesla, continuing its strength here overall. All right. Well, thanks for hopping on, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.